I was like, bust a move, Nicole. You got to show your moves at nighttime at HSN. So these are Bermuda shorts that are not going to hold you back. I'm telling you, I was dreading putting on denim after wearing loungewear for so many years, but Democracy, I have come back time and time again. I walked into HSN with Democracy jeans on. Okay, so here are the Bermuda shorts, and we have some brand new colors that you're seeing, but you'll love the stretch. We'll dive into why they're Absolution. Customer pick too. 98 perfect 5 stars. I'll share some of the reviews. Here's the ones that I personally own that are hanging in my closet right now. This is the indigo. Behind that one, if you want kind of in that coral family, kind of that burnt orange, we're calling it the persimmon option. Here we have it in it, and I'll compare it to the vintage that I'm wearing. This is our light blue option. Light blue. Here's the white, and our girls on Facebook, we're still looking for our A-lister for the $25 gift card. Our girls were loving the white. We have it for you in black. And then we'll go next door. Here's the vintage light blue that I'm wearing. This is a brand new color that you're seeing in that vintage light blue. Behind that one, my hand's gonna get really heavy on this one, is that light skyway camo. So if you love your camo, but it's in that blue, which is really beautiful. Here is the light powder blue. So your very, very light denim option in that one. And then finally, your other pattern, if you love your patterns, is the Stormy Sea tie-dye option. You have 2 inseams that you can choose from. Average is 13 inches in length. I'm 5'5". I always go with average. And then petite is 11.5 inches in length. So you get about 2 inches in difference whenever you pick those inseams. 744-861 is the item number. And then machine wash, tumble dry, shop true to size on this one. We have 2 to 16 and then 16 to 24 women's on that. But let's welcome in the founder that is thankful for her, Karen. I have no back gapping. So the founder of Democracy, Karen letter E, welcome into the list. Such a pleasure to have you.
Oh, it's good to be here, and I love the way that looks on you. I love the half tuck on the
I know, the little
tee.
tuck. It's so fun. And because of that Absolution, so let's dive into that, because that's how I get that smooth out look whenever I tuck. And frankly, it's just really comfortable on the inside.
So the Absolution is the proprietary fit technology that's in all of our Democracy denim and non-denim bottoms. And what that means is it has no gap elastic inside the waistband. So on the outside, you don't see it, but on the inside, what this elastic does is it molds and holds and conforms to your waist. And then we have these power mesh panels in the front. And what the power mesh panels do is they smooth and flatten your belly. Then we have our booty lift technology in the back, and what that is the signature Sweetheart back yoke. Right. So it gives you this little kind of arched shape, and then the pockets have a rounded exterior. So you can see how it really gives you a sweetheart shape, and it just kind of lifts and gives you just what I call a perky rear view. So these are the most flattering you could possibly ever wear. And I want to say that I created this Bermuda because I'm modest and I don't like to wear anything that doesn't clear what I call the thigh zone.
Oh,
and
I'm
so
with you.
These are literally the longest shorts and the shortest longs. So they are at that absolute length where it just kind of grazes your knee. You can wear this. Anybody can wear this length, and you can keep cuffing it if you want to get a little bit shorter. I'm wearing I'm wearing the Stormy Sea, and I'm also pairing it with our little tie front tank. So I just wanted to show you guys how you can. So I'm going to just put this aside. How easy it is to rock a printed bottom. You put this little bit of sparkle, a pop of color, it ends up being a totally neutral bottom. So the Stormy Sea camouflage is sort of like a sage and subtle gray combination. The dark indigo is, of course, our most popular, and you get to really see all of the wonderful details of our triangle belt loops, parallel pockets, the way the rivets, the side seams come forward on the body to minimize your look. The coin pockets come further in, then the rivet goes in further, so it just makes you look super slim and narrow. My favorite new wash that we just introduced on HSN last week is this powder wash. This is fantastic. So for those of you that are loving the white and picking up the white, this is like going through an identity crisis. This is a powder blue that thinks it's white and is acting like white, and it's the perfect thing to add to your wardrobe. I'm not as confident about wearing white, but I can wear this powder blue. It's just enough coverage. the light skyway camo we sold out of during our Today Special. I'm so excited
Now
that we
it's
got some back for you guys. And this just kind of incorporates the whites, all the shades of beautiful blues. You have to pick one up. This pop of persimmon is just like, again, a super fresh neutral. Look out, like too bad 4th of July
I
just
know, I was
came
about to say
along
that's
because
4th of
it's
July.
just it's a perfect combination for it. So again, another great way to wear color.
Oh, it's beautiful. And you know what? Christina's wearing the Today Special from Diane Gilman in that 2-pack easy. I mean, if you got that, because that's why we didn't have a full presentation, because they went fast. Look how beautifully it pairs back, that pop of color, that persimmon. You know, don't miss this opportunity. It's at a sale price. We'll ship it to your doorstep for free. Use that for flex. I mean, a $10 bill. That's the only thing between you and getting these amazing Bermuda shorts. So, you know, if you haven't met me before, you've shopped with me before, hi, I'm Nicole Hickle. I'm never gonna just be like, oh my gosh, they're so great, if I don't believe that. There's a reason why I have about 5 different pairs of Democracy pants in my closet, because one, people always ask for us to turn, no back gapping, right? That is a big thing for me, is having a problem with back gapping. But because of that Absolution, it just lays flat, it's slimming in right here in the waist area, in the tummy area. Whenever I do that front tuck, I don't have to worry about it. And then that sweetheart back just kind of lifts everything up. So it's a modest length too. What's really great, we rolled it up and it comes to you rolled. You can unroll it, and I'll unroll mine really quickly so you can see. Now I'm like just at the bottom of the knee. So you have that versatility of how short that you want your Bermuda short, but like Karen said, it's so great that it's like you don't have to worry about showing your thighs on it. And this is in that vintage light blue. That's a brand new wash that we're bringing to you. You roll it just easily, just a double tab on that, and then you're good to go. So get in the ordering process. Definitely order true to size on this one. We have 2 to 16 and then 16 to 24 women's. I wear a size 6 in my denim, and that's what I order with Democracy. And the stretch, the ease, the comfort. Karen, I don't know how you all do it. It's a reason why I've bought so many Democracy pants. Even if it doesn't hit air on HSN, I'm just like, oh, I found it on hsn.com, and I order it because your denim is so premium, but it's also so soft. You know how denim can just be really rough and restricting and scratching, you just dread wearing it? This is the total opposite.
So this is a perfect brand for hoarders like me. When you find a look that you like and you need an excuse to buy something, that's why we introduce more than 30 different fabrications. So we can achieve the artisanal wash and the grinding on the vintage wash that you have on, in order to take a denim and bleach it down to a powder wash, but still have that really beautiful soft hand feel and great recovery. We needed to add a new variation here. So basically, this is a brand that is meant for your body. We accommodate and embrace all shapes and sizes. You don't have to be curvy to wear Democracy because we fit it on a straight body. And what that means is that if you have curves, it adapts to your shape. You have such a beautiful curvy shape. Your waist is smaller. It accommodates. I have a smaller waist, so it fits into, my thighs fit into this, but it hits at my waist. I can bend down, and I'm not going to get that little gap in the back. I hate when you have to like hold your belt loop when you bend over. This is for you. Move and groove. Look at this on camera. You can see really from the side view. Look how flat her stomach looks, and look how perky her rear is lifted. You can see how the sweetheart shaped yoke, it just does what we call the Democracy jean embrace, that just takes your shape and just envelops it and makes it look the best it could possibly be instead of that tight constricted jean squeeze. Look how it's tapered at the knee. That's another great thing about this Bermuda. It's fitted and it gives you shape, but it's not bulky. If it was wide and bulky at the knee, it would distort you and make you look fuller, but because it tapers down just where you cuff it at the knee, it's very slenderizing. I also want to mention that if you want it a little bit shorter, the rises are the same on the petites as they are on the Missy. So you could go with the 11.5-inch petite if you want a slightly shorter inseam. It would totally work either way for you.
I definitely think you can do that. I just did average because that's what I was looking for, but you can definitely do the petite if you want to go up. So what's really popular right now, indigo blue is very popular right now, Rick. Oh, and the vintage blue, the one that I'm wearing. So this is the one I personally own in my closet. I didn't bring it to work today because I wanted to try a new color. Hello, right? I'm even shopping right now with you all. So there's the indigo. That's the one I personally own. Love it. Here it is in the light blue. And I'll compare it whenever we go to the vintage close up so you can see just a little bit of the difference. Here it is in the white option, the persimmon, which is that nice kind of coral, that deep coral. And then we also have it for you in black. And then as we move to the vintage, that's on the other side. Let me take the light blue with you so you can really see the difference. I'll hold it up. So there's the vintage on the left of your screen, and then here is the light blue. So you see how it just looks a little bit more worn. That's why it's called the vintage, so you can see a little bit of a difference there.
It has a destruction, but
yeah.
But the light blue in your hand has this almost a grayer cast. So the casts give you a subtle variance. And then if you put that powder blue wash, you could just see the full range of the blues. The other thing that looks great, Nikki, if you could release your cuff once, I like to just, you can see the contrast on the vintage one that you're wearing. So it looks really nice. Instead of double cuffing it, just to turn it up one cuff, and it shows that the darker character. It's a really vibey look. It's also a great spot on the body.
Right.
And I think that gives it just a lot of distinction. It gives you a reason to buy this one and the other powder blue wash because they're different enough. And that micro destruction is something that you can wear. It's got mending on it, so it's not like big, sloppy looking destruction. That is the trend right now. It's artisanal. Every bit of the destruction is there purposefully to give it that really like well-worn look of high quality, luxurious denim.
It's amazing. I'm telling you, if you've ever struggled with back gapping, give this a chance. $10 on any debit or credit card. We'll ship it to your doorstep for free. You always have 30 days to love it, but I'm telling you, no back gapping. Even when I've been down and I'm doing my makeup sitting on the floor, no back gapping. 744-861 on this customer pick with almost 100 perfect 5 stars. So congratulations, Karen, on such a successful Bermuda short.
Okay, thank you. Make sure you try the powder blue too.
Oh yeah, the powder blue is beautiful, especially if you don't want to go that true white. It's just light enough to where you can go. And then don't forget, somebody asked on Facebook too, this is a democracy.